The second false assumption is science works, therefore its conclusions are true. Science works, guys, therefore its conclusions are true. Well, that's not true. Let me explain. If we study the history of science, you will see that there were theories that were working, that provided things that we now call truths, but we eventually found out that those theories are false. For example, in the 1700s, there was this workable theory called the theory of phlogiston. Okay? The theory of phlogiston. What was this theory? If things were combustible, they could burn, they would release phlogisticated air. Dan Rutherford in 1772, he used this workable theory and he discovered nitrogen. Nitrogen. But after a few more years, they found out that the theory itself was false. This shows us that you can get a truth from a workable theory that's eventually found to be false. So there you go. It's not true that just because science works, it must be true. That is a false assumption. You have the philosopher Samir Okasha in his book Philosophy of Science. He says historically there are many cases of theories that we now believe to be false, but that were empirically quite successful. Also you have Professor Elliot Sober. He says false models can sometimes work better than truer ones. So the second assumption that science works, therefore it's true, is a false assumption.